Welcome back guys. Today I'm going to show you how to apply for Canada visitor visa. Guys, I have read on many different platforms, on many different Facebook groups where people want to know how they can apply for visitor visa and if it is possible to convert their visitor visa into work permit and possibly extend their stay. This kind of questions are mostly asked by people who cannot get their student visa approved or who are struggling to get good IELTS results, and some of them have already seen rejections in their earlier student visa applications. So guys, just to give you an overview, it is not really easy to convert your visitor visa into work permit or PR or extending your stay. I know there are some agents in India or anywhere else who promise that they can convert your visitor visa into work permit or they can help you extend your stay, and they charge a really good amount of money. But I just want to let you know that it is not easy. There is a lot of back and forth process. You need to submit a lot of documents. Your employer need to submit a lot of documents, and everything goes into review just like you are applying for a PR. And after that, once everything is confirmed, then you can possibly convert your visitor visa into work permit. I can't say for sure, but there are very less chance to convert a visitor visa into work permit unless maybe some employer is offering you a position and he's also ready to provide you LMIA. So going back to the video, let's start our first stage of applying a visitor visa in Canada. So the very first thing you need to do is open Come to Canada tool and check your eligibility. Now the link to this tool is already in the description. You can directly click on the link and start your process. I'm just going to click on check your eligibility. Now you can provide answers based on your conditions, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to consider someone who's in the age range of 25 to 30, who's not yet married, or in other words, he's still single, and I'm going to answer some other questions which are really common for people who get rejection for student visa. So let's start. What would you like to do in Canada? Select visit. How long are you planning to stay in Canada? Temporary, less than 6 months. Select the code that matches the one on your passport. I'm just gonna select India. What is your current country or territory of residence? Select India again. Do you have a family member who is Canadian citizen or permanent resident? No. What is your date of birth? I'm just gonna add some really random number. 95 January 2. Next. Have you lived in Canada as a PR or landed immigrant? No. Are you a lawful permanent resident of the United States with a valid US citizenship? No. What is your marital status? Single. What is your province of destination? If visiting multiple provinces, select the one in which you will be spending most of your time. Select Ontario. Now based on the eligibility tool, it is saying that we are eligible for visitor visa under 6 months. It also says that a visitor visa costs $100, that is around 6,000 rupees. Now just a note guys, some of the agents in India are charging 35,000 rupees for this exact same visa. So don't pay them unnecessary fees. It's all your hard-earned money. The more research you do, the more you will know about how all these processes work, and you will be able to save a lot of your hard-earned money from these scamming agents. So going back to the topic, it also says it permits travel to Canada by air, car, bus, train or boat and is valid for up to 10 years. So although we selected visa for under 6 months, it is saying that we'll have a visa which will be valid for 10 years. Processing times may vary depending on the number of applications currently being processed. Now again click continue. Now we'll have to answer another set of questions. Once we complete this, we'll get a document checklist. So let's start. Click continue. What is the main purpose of your visit? I would say visit my family or friends, or you can also select tourism. In the last 10 years, have you legally traveled to Canada? I'm gonna select no. I'm taking an example of someone who has never traveled to Canada and who wants to apply for a visitor visa in Canada. Do you have a valid United States visa? If you have a US visa, you can select yes. If you don't have a US visa, you can select no. Do you have a job in the country where you currently live? You can select yes. Do you own a business in the country where you currently live? No. Do you depend on someone for financial support? No. Have you traveled to other countries in the previous 10 years? Yes. So I'm taking a travel history of someone who has maybe traveled to UK or Australia or Dubai. Also, I have seen many people from UK trying to apply for visitor visa in Canada. So that's why I selected yes here. Click next. Now for the next question, it is asking us, are you accompanying a family member that has a status in Canada? No. So by that question, it was asking us whether we are visiting someone who already has a Canadian PR or will be accompanying someone who already has a Canadian PR. So if we are traveling with someone who is our blood relative and he or she already has a Canadian PR and we are traveling with them and we are applying for visitor visa on the basis of their status, then we need to select yes in that question. Hope I didn't make it that confusing. But for the sake of simplicity, we just selected no, as I'm sure not many people will be answering yes to that question. The next question is, have you ever committed, been arrested for, been charged with or convicted of any criminal offense? Nope. Have you had a medical exam performed by an IRCC authorized panel physician? Now the people who have seen rejection in their visa, whether it's study or work permit, they can select yes in this question, but since we have considered a really fresh case for this example, I'm going to select no. So it's just going to tell me that I need a medical examination once I complete all these questions. Do you want to submit an application for a family member? No. Are you giving someone access to your application? No. I'm applying all by myself. This question is important for people who are applying through an agent or who have an IRCC certified agents who is doing all of their application. In the past 10 years, have you given your fingerprints and photo for an application to come to Canada? Again, I'm going to select no for this question. The next question is, there are fees associated with this application. Will you be paying your fees or are you fee exempt? Yes, we'll be paying the fees. And we also know how much the fees was. It was around $100. And I think there will be $85 extra fees for your biometrics. The next question is, are you able to make a digital copy of your documents with a scanner or camera? Yes. Will you be paying your application fees online? Yes. Now you can use an international debit card or credit card to pay these fees. Now just review your answers and check if you have answered all the questions correctly. Once you confirm everything is perfect, scroll all the way down and click continue. So now you will get a personal reference code which you can see here, and your document checklist will be associated with your personal reference code. What you need to do is, first of all, find out what's written in all these 4 steps. It's really easy and straightforward, but just to give you some more idea on how things are going to work, just take a look at all these 4 steps. The code will expire within 60 days and it is only valid for this application. You can print this page. You can also read their application guide. And once all these things are done, scroll all the way down and you will see there is one tab for application forms, one tab for supporting documents, and one tab for fees. Now the application form, you can just click on it and download. It's not going to show anything on Google Chrome, so you will have to download it in your local drive and open it in Adobe Reader. The next thing is supporting documents. So it is listing all the documents, the scanned copy of which will be needed when you complete your application for visitor visa. And at last, a fee breakdown is given to you. So your maximum fees will be around $185, which comes to something around 10,000 to 12,000 rupees. And I have seen agents and other people charging 35 to 50,000 rupees just to do this. So the first stage of application is done, guys. I hope you understood and found out how to do every single step. I will make another video which will be part 2, in which I'm going to show you how to fill out family information and how to fill out application for visitor visa form. So there will be two forms which you need to fill out, which is IMM 5257 form and IMM 5645 form. Just to give you a small overview on how these forms looks, so these are all the fields which you need to fill in, and we are going to discuss all this thing in another part of the video. I hope you found this video helpful. If yes, do give thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. And if you have any questions regarding anything we discussed in this video, feel free to add in comments and I'll try to reply as soon as I can. Bye bye, take care, and see you in the next video.